Hello, everyone. It is Monday. It is the Monday show. Thank you so much for being here. I am ItsKim. If you've never seen me before, hi. It's Kim. This is my channel where I talk about pop culture things and stuff that I care about. I love pop music, and I also love psychology and mental health and all those things. So we talk about that quite a bit. I hope my sound is okay. Hope everybody can hear me okay. That we're good. Please let me know how the audio levels are. Make sure we are all good for everything. Um, we have lots to go over today, and I have to acknowledge something right out of the gate because I see everybody talking about it, and I think it's important that we mention it because I know if I don't, that it's people are going to be saying, Kim, look at this." So we're gonna start with it right away, right out of the gate, and that is an announcement has come out from Buckingham Palace that King Charles has been diagnosed with a form of cancer. We don't know for sure what kind of cancer this is, but it definitely looks like there were some tests done after seeing something when they went in to look at his prostate. And it does seem that we're not talking about prostate cancer. It is a different form of cancer based on what we are seeing. Now, this is important to me. I'm just going to leave this. This is the statement. Underneath here, it just says ends, and then there's the seal and the title. So this is the statement. If you want to read it, this is what it is. When we're talking about these types of cancer, I'm going to just show my bias right off the bat here. Um, in my family, we have had multiple members who have had cancer. And particularly the men in my family have struggled with cancer and have had cancer related to um, men's cancers, for lack of a better term. I don't know how else to put that. There are certain cancers that tend to be more prominent in women and some that tend to be more prominent in men. And this is where I say, and I've said very often when these topics come up because of my experience, it is so important that if you can and you have a family history, that you get yourself checked. A lot of these cancers, as long as you can catch them early, there's a lot that can be done. And it doesn't mean that it is um, an end of life sentence the way in the past it has been. So let this kind of be, I mean, my, I would not wish this on anyone. I hope that the king is able to get the treatment that he needs. And my love and my prayers go out to the family because I know how difficult hearing this news is from that perspective. And how scary it is for everybody involved. But I really hope that people can take this of, as it said, His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope that it may assist public understanding for all of those in the world who are affected by cancer. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, get yourself checked. And I hope that we, over the next few decades, with all of the testing that is coming out now, all the scans that are coming out now, all the things that are coming into modern medicine, that we are able to stop cancer from being such an issue as it is right now. Because I know my life would be a whole lot better if it wasn't here, and I know a lot of other people would, appreciate it not being here either. So I apologize for my lack of professionalism with this. This came out very quickly, and it's a very difficult thing for me to talk about because of my own history and the pain that my family has gone through and the fear that we have gone through when it comes to cancer. Um, but I'm very happy that they have been public about this, and I hope that all of you guys are okay. And as Lisa Boo very eloquently stated, F cancer. F it. um, so I just wanted to acknowledge that right out of the gate so you guys know that I know and we can move on with our other stuff today. So I'm just going to take that down and put up my thumbnail here and get that all fixed. All right. Well, I am so happy to be here with you guys. This has been a wild couple of days for me, taking a look at the news and trying to figure out exactly how I want to cover some of this stuff that's gone on because, my goodness, has there been drama? There has been a lot of drama. I honestly debated on doing a stream on Friday because there was so much to talk about, but I was exhausted, so we did not. But I do want to acknowledge before we get super into everything. Just double checking here. I have to say thank you so much to General Scott, who just sent me a PayPal. I so appreciate that. That is so kind of you. Thank you very much. And as well, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships you have sent in, for giving membership to new Space Angels for this community. Thank you so much, General Scott, for your support. As always, it is so appreciated and so felt. Jean Rick, I can't believe you've been here for a year. Queen Space Angel. For those of you that don't know, Jean Rick was actually the one who really was a huge part in inspiring the community name of Space Angels. And if you are a Space Angel, there is a whole video that explains that whole backstory that you are welcome to check out. So thank you so much, Jean Rick, for your support. And also thank you for the super sticker. It's very much appreciated. I'm just double checking which one it is. It is the one up with the hippo. We love that. What? Sorry. Oh, Denise just was shared. Member for 8 months. Thank you so much. Just said, long live the king. F the C word. F the C word is appropriate. Like, oh, like 100%, 100%. Um, I do, I do share that sentiment for sure. And I just hope you all are doing okay. And yes, Random from Iowa, sometimes I think we just live in a perpetual soap opera. I would agree with this statement, and we're going to get into all of the drama here. But as always, we're going to get into the drama. But we're going to do it with context because that's what I love to do. I love getting into the context. Too much information, but good information. So because yeah, entertainment's full of drama. Let's break it down. And I've got to do my disclaimers and also put on my banner because this is definitely coming into play today. This stream will include speculation and opinion. This is my show, and I share my opinion and my thoughts and everything else. If you have questions about why I have formed the opinion I have, you are welcome to check out my source doc, which is where I put all of the links from the stories and the images and stuff that I've looked at, that have helped me form my opinion. So you're welcome to check those out. And also, it's there to give credit where credit is due to the creators and the writers and the publications who have presented these pieces of information. Do your own research. Links are there. My opinion is not fact. And hello, YouTube human reviewer. Nothing explicit is going to be shown. I have done my absolute best to censor all trigger words and to not say anything that would go against your community guidelines because I care about this platform. I would like to stay on it. And I understand that you guys have these guidelines in place for safety and other reasons. And I do my best to respect that. And also, viewers, I know we don't have that much of an issue with this in this community, but please do not send hate to anyone. It's fine to have an opinion, but you don't want to send hate to someone and do damage in real life. That's not okay. But I mean, your opinion is your opinion, but don't be mean, basically. I think that's fair. Okay, so we're going to start with the Britney Justin drama because, hi, my name's Kim and I love Britney Spears. After our stream on Wednesday, the shade between the two of them has continued in a way that I never expected. When we talked on Wednesday, we went over that Britney had sent out an apology on social media, specifically saying in reference to her book that if she offended anyone that she genuinely cared about, she was deeply sorry. And at the same time, she also gave Justin's new music a shout out, a very kind shout out, saying that she liked it. And it was reported that this apology came to be because there was an alleged, and I don't know if this is true, this is rumored, that there was a meeting with RCA and Britney. Britney and Justin are both on the same record label. And something I just want to specify here, Britney has made it very clear that right now she's not interested in returning to music. Now, whether or not that changes, and it could change daily, I don't know. It depends on where she's at right now. Justin is going to potentially make money for RCA. Britney, on the other hand, right now, not so much. Justin has an album coming out and a tour. So it's in RCA's best interest to have Justin do well. And it was reported that they saw what happened with Britney fans buying Selfish and competing with Justin Selfish, that they saw it as sabotage and they didn't want to see Britney be involved with it. I mean, Britney fans are going to do what we think we need to do, okay? Regardless of what Britney says. We're just going to. And again, I don't know if that is true. Other than that, it was also reported that the real reason that Britney apologized was because she felt guilty. She felt guilty about the public response that Justin got because of the book. Basically, all she wanted to do was share her side of the story and what happened. And she didn't think that people were going to take it the way that they did. And she didn't recognize the power of her words at the time. That's the other leading theory about why this happened in the first place. And ultimately, I don't think Britney needed to apologize whatsoever because you should be allowed to tell your story the same as Justin has been allowed to run his mouth and say whatever he's wanted for 20 years and write his own memoir. But okay. So, reportedly, Justin's ticked. Justin's ticked about all of this. Seething is the word that is being used from sources. He's also apparently sick. Wish to be clear, if he is, I do hope he feels better soon. I don't like the guy, but I don't wish harm on him. But if he's sick in the way that Karen from Mean Girls was sick, like I'm sick, it's convenient. But genuinely, like if he honestly is sick, like the flu's not fun, and I do hope that he is doing okay. Um, but last weekend, not the one that just passed, but the one before, I held off on prepping the show for Sunday, Monday. Like the Monday show, I usually try to start working over the weekend for the Monday show. But I was holding my breath, wondering if Justin was going to put his foot in his mouth on SNL. Because I feel like in life, there's three things that we can depend on: death, taxes, and Justin Timberlake's ego. And although it didn't happen on the schedule I was expecting, the ego did not disappoint. Because Justin Timberlake took the opportunity last week to continue showing what a class act he is by saying on stage, "I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely effing nobody," as his band played an overture that leads into the opening of Cry Me a River. Like, I can't, my mouth just dropped. This is so juvenile and so ridiculous. And all I can think of, what I thought about, was just when people show you who they are, believe them. I feel like this is the real Justin Timberlake right here. And that's sad to me. That's very sad. Um, but remember last week when we talked about Britney referencing her and Justin playing basketball and how he cried when she won? Well, Britney went on Instagram after this headline broke about, what Justin said, that he had no one to apologize to. And this is what she said. So, her Instagram post said, "Someone told me someone was talking ish about me on the streets. Do you want to bring it to the court, or will you go home crying to your mom like you did last time? I'm not sorry." With the Instagram image of the basketball hoop. So I just would like to say that I think my gut feeling on this was correct. And as always with Britney, um, things are connected. Britney posts things that might seem random, but so often they do relate back to something. Everybody just isn't in on it. And I think a lot of the time, the only person she cares gets it is the person it's directed at. Well, shots fired. She made her point. I agree with her 100%. It's not cute. She extended an olive branch and he responded in the most classless way possible. So, the Britney Nerd Army activated again. And this time we supported Britney's song Liar from her last album Glory. And we've long suspected that this is a clapback at Justin. And with recent events, many of us felt like it was appropriate. In addition to lyrics about burning bridges, and there's like the quote in Cry Me River, "Bridges were burned, now it's your turn to cry." But the rest of the lyrics describe a relationship with a cheating liar. "It's too late for apologies, nothing you can offer me now. I'm looking at you on your knees and I'm all listened out. Call, but I'm never gonna come. Cry, you ain't fooling anyone. You know, I know that you're a liar. You can crawl, you can beg, and you can plead. You can talk, keep on lying through your teeth. You know, I know that you're a liar." And the second verse is, "Hear you all night talk in your sleep, saying all kind of names, but none of them me, keeping secrets under your sheets. You can cry wolf, you know, I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Oh no, I'm not effing with your dirty laundry." Right? So this is why we've kind of wondered with the cry, cry, cry and the burning bridges and everything, is was this a subtle way of addressing that? So, the song did well on iTunes, which means that for the second time in a week, Britney had a sales hit that went above her ex from a song that came out years ago. I also want to mention that this is the second time that Forbes has reported on Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake drama in a week. I'm not prepared for this. The absolute sheer insanity of this is so funny to me. So I do just want to pull over the Forbes article because I love the fact that Forbes is reporting on this and literally did a pretty good summary, just saying Britney Spears hasn't released a new single in more than half a year. And while she may be teasing more tunes, nothing is confirmed. The fact that she's not giving fans anything new to consume hasn't stopped her from scoring new sales hits in the US as her diehard followers look to her back catalog to help her succeed once again. And then talking about Liar and how it was at the time number 15 on iTunes. I believe I saw it higher. I can't remember, but it was doing very good. Yeah, they're buying it in droves to troll Justin Timberlake. Like this is Forbes. This is Forbes commenting on the Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake drama. I didn't think I'd see the day, guys. This was not on my bingo card, and I'm kind of living for it at the same time. It's weird, but I mean, I hope again that Britney knows that we love her and we support her and she shouldn't be sorry, and Justin Timberlake continues to be acting like a petty immature child. It be what it be. But other drama happened as well over the weekend, particularly the Grammys last night. And we have to talk about the most insane drama I've ever reported on in my life. Yes, the major drama of this year was that Taylor Swift didn't hug Celine Dion. Now, I want to be very clear about a few things. I want to explain this. Celine Dion, the Canadian greatest of all time, absolute legend, we are not worthy. I can't speak highly of her enough. Attended the Grammys last night, and it was a surprise. Now, this is very significant because Celine has been absent from public view for quite a bit because she has been suffering from stiff person syndrome, which is a very, very painful condition that she has been seeking treatment for. I do believe at this time there is no cure for this syndrome, and it has stopped Celine from being able to perform the way that she wants to. Um, so seeing her at the Grammys, nobody was expecting, and I think a lot of us were just very happy to see her looking okay, right? Because I think a lot of people have been very concerned about her. Um, and then she presented Album of the Year, this award, which Taylor Swift won. Now, it's important to mention that this is the fourth time I believe that Taylor Swift has won this award, and that is record breaking, from what I understand. Um, and as producer sister has said so eloquently this morning, to anybody that thinks that it wasn't deserved, literally the entire album filled the Billboard Hot 100 when it came out. Like it was top 10. She was the top 10 of this album. This album, people listened to, people checked for it, people wanted it. And I think it was more than just the Swifties. Antihero was everywhere. It was a very, very popular album of the past year, and I don't think that necessarily it wasn't deserved. I think Taylor works incredibly hard and she makes good music that connects with people, and the Academy is recognizing that. So, whatever. Um, Now, the other thing I want to mention is that I do believe that Taylor was very shocked by this. Um, I know a lot of celebrities will play like the me, oh my gosh, me type shock moment, but I didn't feel that. And the reason I didn't feel that was because Taylor also announced last night that she has a new record coming out in April. But she did so after she won, I believe, the Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album. So this was before Album of the Year. And then she took that opportunity to then announce it, post it to social media. If she had known she was going to get Album of the Year, I think Taylor would have waited and she would have dropped the big announcement with one of the biggest honors of the night. So that to me tells me that she wasn't expecting that. So then she found out that she broke history. She's overwhelmed. She gets up. She's trying to grab people to come up with her for album of the year, including Lana Del Rey, who was also nominated in the category for her own album, because Lana was featured on the record as well, on Taylor's record. It was chaos. It was absolute chaos. She gets up on stage, she takes the award, and there wasn't a lot of interaction between her and Celine, which many people felt was a snub. Now, in all honesty, something I'm not seeing people say is, if I was in Taylor's shoes, I would be nervous to hug Celine because of what we know. Disorders that involve your muscles and spasms and things like that, it can be incredibly painful. And as someone who has struggled with muscle spasms, particularly in my back, and I've had people in my life that demand to hug me because that's how they say hello, even when you say, please don't, I'm in a lot of pain right now, and they don't listen, I would be very nervous to touch Celine. Now, that doesn't mean that Taylor couldn't have been more, like, thank you, oh my gosh, like, we're not worthy type moment. But obviously, this was complete chaos and bonkers. It was absolutely wild. And clearly, after the show, Taylor and Celine spoke. There's no bad blood. There is no beef. There is no drama here. And these are the types of entertainment stories that drive me absolutely crazy. Because to be clear, this is drama. The basketball hoop, Britney calling out Justin and telling him to go cry to his mom like he did last time. That is drama. Taylor Swift and Celine Dion is not. That's my opinion. That may be a controversial opinion. I think Taylor could have handled it better, but at the same time, there's a lot of woulda, shoulda, coulda. There's a lot of, well, if I was in this position, I would have done something different. We don't know, right? We don't know. Everybody reacts differently, and I'm not going to judge too harshly. I'm just saying, I feel like people really wanted a moment of drama to blow up about for the Grammys, and this is what they got, which is really frustrating because this is what they should be talking about. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have feelings about this. I have a lot of feelings about this, and I want you to stay with me. So, Jay-Z won a special award last night, the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, and gave a speech. And I want to read you this part of the speech that he said. I don't want to embarrass this young lady, looking at his wife, Beyonce, but she has had the most Grammys than everyone, and never won Album of the Year, specifically Album of the Year. So this is the category that Taylor Swift won last night. Important. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. Some of you gonna go home and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. So this is the full thing. So if we're saying category, I'm assuming we're talking about Album of the Year. I don't think that's that far of an assumption. So he said that, got an audible reaction from the audience, and then said, when I get nervous, I tell the truth, doubling down. Okay. As far as Beyonce not winning Album of the Year, I'm going to sit here and go, yeah, I would agree with that. Lemonade deserved it. And I will die on this hill because realistically, this album, whether or not it's your style, whether or not you like it, the cultural impact that this album had was massive. The What Beyonce pulled off with what she did with HBO, with everything else, was absolutely insane. This album, I kid you not, it won a Peabody. That's not normal. This album won so much. It got so much attention. It was absolutely everywhere. It started a social dialogue. It was so important. And literally, when Adele won the Album of the Year, the same year as Lemonade was nominated, Adele stood on that stage and said, this should be hers. This shouldn't be mine. And wanted to give it to Beyonce. So, yes, Jay Z, I will give you this. The album that talks about how you cheated on your wife and humiliated her and broke her heart absolutely should have won Album of the Year. Okay. So, we can agree on that. However, however, this quote at the top here is what I have an issue with. My issue is not that the Grammys can be rigged. My issue is not that the Grammys, get it wrong. My all those types of things. My issue is this quote. Some of you don't belong in the category. Now, some makes me think that this is plural. So, are we saying multiple people or acts, groups that have been nominated for Album of the Year this year don't deserve to be there? Which one? You're going to get up there and say that in front of them on one of the biggest nights of their lives? Which one? Well, let's go through them. Let's go through them. We can start with Taylor Swift. She has won Album of the Year previously 3 times and has been nominated for 52 Grammys in total, has won 14. Then we had Olivia Rodrigo with 13 nominations, including 2 Album of the Year nominations and 3 wins. SZA has had 20 nominations, 4 wins. And I think she deserves more than that in the wins category, quite honestly. Janelle Monáe, 10 nominations, no wins, not one. And she's been nominated for Album of the Year twice. Next is Lana Del Rey, 11 nominations, no wins, 2 Album of the Year nominations. Now, arguably, because she's on Taylor's Midnight's album, I would argue that she now does have an Album of the Year, but it's not hers as a featured performer and writer. Miley Cyrus has 8 nominations and 2 wins, keeping in mind that I believe she won Record of the Year last night, right? For Flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, she took one of the biggest ones home with Flowers, and you really can't deny that Flowers was a huge song because it was. I literally have a video on this channel breaking down the genius of the music video because she went for it and she did incredible. And she had a song that basically was as big, if not bigger, than Wrecking Ball, which she never thought she would do. She thought that that was done for her. And she worked her butt off and she wrote an incredible album and has performed it like a beast and has done a great job. So I think she deserves to be here. Disney judgment, go out the window. I don't care. I don't care. She's not Hannah Montana anymore. She's Miley Cyrus and she is an artist and she can sing her butt off and she doesn't get enough respect. Jon Batiste has 5 wins, 20 nominations, and is the previous winner of Album of the Year. Now, Boy Genius is the one that most people are probably like, who the heck is, who are they? Who are they? Well, here's the thing. This is their first album. Their first album was nominated for 7 Grammys. It won 3, okay? Including Best Alternative Music Album. So if it's a good enough album to win Best Alternative Music Album, why would it not potentially be considered for Album of the Year? The album was not as successful in the US, but it was very successful overseas. It's a different genre. It seems like I haven't listened to it to be honest with you, but it seems kind of this like indie rock, alternative music type thing and it's a different thing. But they've done very well. And I think a lot of us that have followed the Grammys know rock isn't usually um very present in a lot of the top categories. It takes a pretty big rock song to get into those categories or rock album. One of the ones that sticks out in my head is American Idiot, Green Day. That was huge for them to be able to stand on those stages and take the awards that they did and have the nominations that they did. So my question is, Jay, who doesn't belong here? Who should lose their nomination so your wife could be nominated? Because the thing is, I feel like what he said at the beginning was totally fair. It doesn't add up. Beyonce should have an Album of the Year. I think that's fair. But if you're going to say some of you don't belong here, you're going to stand in that room in front of your peers at the biggest night of music of the year and discredit all of those artists that have worked their butts off to be there in that moment, probably having one of the biggest nights of their lives, the happiest moments of their lives, to then have Jay-Z say, "You don't belong here." That's gross. That's actually gross. And it's giving Kanye. I don't like it. I don't understand how this is not bigger news. Why are we not talking about that? I don't get it. I don't know. So I think it's interesting, and this is kind of the thing with sometimes entertainment journalism that bothers me. The things that get chosen, the things that get picked to be front page news, they make zero sense to me. Zero sense to me. But yeah, those are the main topics. That's where we're at. And I'm going to check in with you guys and see how we are all doing. Let me take a look here. Um okay, sorry, I'm just checking. I'm seeing there's something in the chat that someone's upset that their message got erased. Okay, Sarah, I see you, Sarah B. I see your messages. I can tell you I see the master of the chat, meaning that I see when things get deleted. I see when things get held back, all those types of things. I don't see anything being held back. However, what I will say is that depending on your language, which is why I'm not putting up the tweet where, or not the tweet, but the message where you're asking about your message being erased, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like certain words. And so if there is potentially something in there, or there's too many emojis, or it's too long, all of those things, sometimes they get held back. Also, the chat just has errors all the time. But I can tell you, I can see your messages. You are valued here, and I don't understand what happened there. But nothing has been censored on our part, and unfortunately, that's the only thing that I can control and that my mods can control. So, alrighty. Well, let me check in with you guys and see how everybody is doing. Okay, let me see here. Producer sister, I got your message.
Thank you.
Okay, can you guys let me know how producer sister's sound is? Are we all good?
I'm still off.
Oh, okay. Producer sister, can you turn on your mic if you wouldn't mind?
Hello.
Okay. How can you guys hear her okay? Let me know.
Thank
No
you.
worries, Sarah. It's all good. It's all good.
Sarah, I haven't blocked anything.
Yeah.
I'm low.
You're low?
Yeah.
Okay, Okay, how about that?
I'll try it again.
Are we
That's
doing
been
any better?
Yeah, that's better. Yep.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Just double checking. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, it's, you know what though? I will say YouTube censorship can be really weird and very inconsistent.
Yes.
So it is very frustrating. And the other thing too, I see this all the time. Like someone will say something like, and Sarah, this is in no way directed at you whatsoever, but there'll be someone that's like, I wrote a big comment and there was nothing wrong with it. And it's not here. You must have deleted it because you didn't like what I have to say. And then I go into my YouTube studio, I go into the comments that have been flagged, and there it is. And it's been flagged because it's an essay. And YouTube's like, this isn't a normal comment. Why is it so long?
Yep.
It's not us.
They don't know what to do with it.
They don't know what to do. They don't get it. So they don't know. Like, that is the norm. I see that all the time. And then, like, there'll also be other comments where people will be like, you didn't like what I had to say, so you censored my comment. And I literally pull up the comment and it's like 50 million F words and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, that's why I got it. Exactly. For the record, Your Honor, yeah, sometimes they think it's spam. It's like they think it's copy pasta. Like, straight up, they think it's coffee pasta. So it's, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I could probably count the comments that I have deleted off of my videos on like one hand.
Oh yeah.
And I keep evidence of all of them. I keep receipts. Trust me on that.
The only ones where we've been very quick to delete is when it's obviously a bot and they're just spamming the chat with the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
That we are quick to no. You can leave now. It's not even you. It's not a person.
My chat is not your advertising billboard, okay?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's just not. I choose what we advertise. I choose who we platform and what we put up, because ultimately it's my show.
And when they're spamming so much that no one else can have a conversation,
Exactly.
kind of defeats the purpose of the chat.
Exactly. It's
Not cute.
no, it's not. Speaking of though, of who we're going to platform, I'm gonna pull this up here. I haven't told her I'm doing this. I love you.
Oh yes,
Um,
I know what this is.
so one of my mods, for the record, Your Honor, my friend Linda, has been on a
Linda.
journey for a while on her YouTube channel to get monetized. This is incredibly important for YouTubers. It basically is the keys of the kingdom of Google saying, guess what? You're a real YouTuber now. You're legit. Yay. And it really helps because, again, as we've talked about on this channel, if you are monetized, you are essentially making more money for YouTube, and it's in YouTube's best interest to then promote you and to support your channel. So, Miss Linda is very, very close to monetization. Very, very close. What is stopping her is that you have to have 4,000 watch hours. Is it 4 or is it 3? I can't remember now, Linda. I remember you showed me the picture and the screen cap, and I don't have it pulled up right now. Whatever. It's a huge amount of time. And what it is, it's not about views, it's about the amount of time that somebody watches a video. Now, when I started on YouTube, it's 3. It's 3,000. Okay. And I believe, Linda, can you tell everybody what you're at right now on that, if you don't mind me asking? Um, when I was at the place where I was fighting for that, um, a few of my friends on YouTube were super kind to me and actually did a playlist party almost, where people just put on my videos in the background of what they were doing to help with the watch hours. So what I want to ask you guys to do is, if you have not checked out her channel, for the record, Your Honor, with Linda, please do so. Linda also I'm just gonna spam chat. Linda also has a lot of videos of just ambiance, like stuff that you can have on in the background, like of snow or fireplaces or things like that. And the thing is, if you can sit and watch this for a few minutes or have it on, you can really help make someone who is incredible. You can make her dream come true. You can help her with this because she deserves it. And I really want to see her reach that threshold. So if that's something you'd be willing to do, that would be great. So the link is in the chat as well. The link is in the description of this video. I have her under my friends, and you are welcome to go and check that out. And I hope that very soon we will see her, we'll be able to celebrate her monetization. I hope that's okay, Linda. I love you so much. I want to see you win, and you deserve it. So yeah, much love to Linda. Go check it out.
2878. So she is 122 away.
Yeah, literally. So literally that means if everyone here watched an hour's worth of her content or just had an hour's worth of her content playing, she would be monetized. That is how close we are. Okay? So I want to help you through this. I want to get you there. Let's do it. And I can't wait for you to be there. We love you, Linda.
Yep.
We love you. Yeah, and Project Mail Music is right. It's so close. It is so close. And we're excited. We're excited for her. So that was one thing I wanted to bring up. I love you too, Linda. I love you too. And this is like, I will say something I love so much about YouTube, and this has been my experience, and I don't know if it's everybody's experience, but I have never had a job, quote unquote, that the people that I work alongside are so supportive of your success. I know there's some people that they view YouTube as competition. I've always felt like I'm in competition with myself. I always want to do better than what I've done previously. I want to up my quality. I want to up my content. I want to have more views. I want to have more subscribers. I want to have all of those things. But I'm not competing with the people that I love that I know on YouTube. That's never the way that I feel. And that has never really been a thing that I've seen in the workplace. It's always kind of been like competition, everybody's out for themselves and that's it. But I don't like that. I would much rather, I think I've said it before, I would much rather be the 10th most popular with 30 friends that all come along for the ride with me and we party it up and we do amazing than me being first and be alone. because I've stepped on everybody around me, right? And some people would rather be the first stepping. And some people get really uncomfortable with other people's success, and that sucks and it hurts. Um, but I think what really shows, you know, if a YouTuber is a good person is the way that they support their peers. And I'm so, so blessed to be in a community with, the mutual channels, the ones that are shared within the communities, you know, incredible people, incredible people. And Linda is an incredible person, and I'm so happy to see her rise. So there's my soapbox. I'll get off of that.
I think that's something you see in almost every industry,
Mhm.
that there is a facet of people on both sides, and you have to choose which one you want to be a part of. And being in a community can be so much more rewarding for everyone involved. And oh yeah, I hear you, Billy Cat.
Office politics. Ew.
Lovely.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's important that you want to set that tone, that this is what we're about and what we encourage and how we expect to treat one another. And that extends to our whole community, that we're trying to build each other up, not tear each other down.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to mention, I know I have some support I need to go over. I want to mention this one quickly, and then I will do the rest of them. Jackie Swan, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I just saw your message of saying, sorry, Kim, I can't concentrate tonight. I'm actually a historian and ardent royalist, and this evening's news has thrown me, so I got a membership. I waive apology for leaving. See you Wednesday. You don't need to apologize at all. Thank you for the membership. I know there's a new Space Angel that is going to be very thankful for that you've done that. But, I mean, I think I definitely could have been more professional in my presentation of, talking about what has happened with the king. And I can't because of how close to home that hits. Um, you don't need to apologize for it. This type of news affects people in many, many different ways. Please take care of yourself. I think I can speak for a lot of this community when I say we send you love.
Yep.
And, we hope that you can have an okay night, and that we will get through this, because I think the thing is with cancer, it's not only is, I mean, obviously from your perspective being a historian and a royalist and all that type of stuff, like, it hits different notes, but it's also just, it's a very human experience, and it's something that really reminds us of what is most important in life, and that's the people that we have around us, and how horrific the C word can be. So please don't beat yourself up about that. And I hope that you are doing okay. And that goes for anybody that's affected by anything we talk about, right? Like, it was actually kind of funny. I earlier today, one thing that producer sister and I have been following a bit, because producer sister is a massive hockey fan, for those of you that don't know. Um, and there is quite a scandal going on with Team Canada right now, and a massive press conference today. And I would caution you to, if you are sensitive to SA, this may not be something you want to Google. It's ugly, it's bad. And like producer sister said to me, she's like, do you want me to put on the press conference before we go live, just so you know what's going on? And I said no, because I didn't want there potentially to be anything that would trigger me and throw me off of not being able to do this show. So I will watch it later. But I'm just saying that we all have things that throw us off, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it, right? We all have our own stuff. So just checking in with you guys here. I know I have a few other things I need to say. Oscar, hello. I love how you've updated your picture to Ari's single, because I think you had Thank You Next for a long time, like the cover of the album. And every time I saw it, I was like, thank you next. Every time I saw you, I'm like, thank you. Grateful for my ex. So you said, I'm so excited for the new album. I assume Taylor has announced the vinyl pre-ordered. Producer sister, have you pre-ordered your vinyl yet?
Maybe.
And I know when Matt Bond watches this, he's going to be like, me too. Oh,
honestly, I tried to do it yesterday,
oh my gosh.
and the Canadian site hadn't been updated yet, so it
Okay.
wasn't there. But for giggles, I went on the American site and put a vinyl in my cart. The wait to get to checkout was 50 minutes. 50.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did you wait?
No, because it was the US cart. I couldn't
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
So I checked it again this morning and it was up on the Canadian
Well, there
site.
you go. There
So
you go. Yeah. And also thank you so much to Sarah for becoming a YouTube member. Welcome to the Space Angels. It's so good to have you. I think that brings us up then to, I think we're at 7. 7 new members today, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. That is amazing. Yeah, I love it. You guys are all just laughing. We know. Oh gosh, Houston, I've never heard of a website that had a wait time for checkout.
like it
The
was
wait
almost like
times that you
Ticketmaster.
experience as a Swiftie are on another level.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we didn't we have to wait in line to be on the lottery list of who was going to be able to
Yes.
get in to have the opportunity to buy tickets. It was not a guarantee that you would even be fast enough to get tickets.
Yes. We did not get tickets.
We did not get tickets. It was the hope and the pure delusion
Yeah.
of hope that maybe it would happen.
6 shows in Toronto. No.
No. Not even close. Not even close.
But this morning when I got the vinyl, I went right through. There was no line.
Good.
So
Good. Okay. So they dealt with it. I think
Yeah.
the thing is the demand is huge, right?
yes.
It's massive and it's not normal, and that's why it broke Ticketmaster when the Eras tour happened, all that stuff. It's just a lot of people. It's just a lot of people. I'm just checking here. Just looking at the chat. So this is always the hard thing when I haven't been following the chat super hard, because I see multiple conversations that I don't want to pick one thing out and not know what I'm talking about. So yeah. Yeah, Colin, I'm sorry, but if I have to wait 50 minutes to get to checkout, I'm a head out. Would you do that for I Believe?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's not
Don't
worth
do
it.
it.
It's not worth it. But Curtis says, I don't know if I'd stand in line for anything. Lol. I have to say though, in all fairness, I don't know how many of you guys, and I know I'm showing my age here, but how many of us all had to stand outside in the cold for concert tickets? Did anybody else camp out overnight on the side of the road for tickets? Because I did.
I mean, we've definitely waited that long in line at Disney.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That type of stuff for sure. It's, we're all there. Oh my gosh, General Scott, can we get a hippo train started? We shall see. Firth.
With the 1-Up super sticker.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Carbonize. Never. Lol. I stood outside for the school bus. That's about it. This is Canada, Kim. I waited outside in the cold for Kaylin Porter tickets.
Oh my gosh.
That is the most Canadian thing ever.
I remember that phase.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Actually, very good performer live, though. I will give him that. He's great at the fiddle. Oh, the hippos. Yes, thank you, Sarai. Oh my goodness, Lulu's mom, I waited 3 hours to get the bus back to parking at Woodstock 94, and we walked the 10 miles instead. We smelled. I had a broken pinky toe. I should have waited longer. I'm so sorry. But what a story. What a story. Concert stories are the best. They're the best. A lot of them are painful. The broken pinky toe. I mean, I got kicked in the face at one show.
Yep.
Things happen. Things happen. Oh my goodness. I love this. You guys are what? Oh gosh, yes, Lulu's Mama was epic. I partied with the MTV VJs. Exactly, exactly. It's fun. It's fun. Carbonized. Are you serious? The last concert I went to was Aqua. I haven't been surrounded by that much pink since I was born. I have to read your comments first before I put them up. Carbonized. I'm starting to realize that. Um, but it was amazing. Yeah, Aqua's fun. Aqua's fun. Why not? Um, Also, I see some of you guys doing some super stickers up in here. Let me get my thingy back on so I can see which ones they are. I am seeing hippos. I'm seeing the dancing hippo from Vicky A. Thank you very much for that. And then I'm also seeing the $2 here for from King Bob for the one up. And then also Sarah just did a $4, which is the hippo going. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
No, I don't remember.
I like him. He's funny. He's like me every time Britney tweets, or not tweets, every time Britney posts something on Instagram shading someone. Me, 100%. Oh, oh my goodness. Let me see here. Oh yes, Colin said the longest I've waited for something was when we waited from 8 p.m. to midnight on Black Friday 2013 to get me a PS3 on sale for Black Friday.
Oh,
Brava.
Black Friday sales.
Brava.
They scare me.
Yeah, Black Friday's scary. This is why I only do things online now.
Yep.
Katie, thank you so much for the super sticker as well. You guys are amazing. I love this train. And it's the dancing hippo again, as well as Vicky A. Thank you for another sticker here saying next time and waving. I don't know if that means you're leaving. It was good to see you. Thank you for coming. But this is awesome. Oh, it's, yeah. Waiting is a lot. I mean, to be honest with you, I think Disney has conditioned producer sister and I to be comfortable with waiting in lines.
You get used to it.
You get used to it. Yeah, you figure it out. You know how to entertain yourself. You bring snacks. You just do what you got to do. It's fine. It's fine.
Especially in the day and age before having a cell phone.
Yep. Yep. And before fast passes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I mean, I have to say, like, I remember, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Disney ride Toy Story Midway Mania. It's basically like an arcade game. Um you're in like this car and then you are given like an arcade pew pew and you hit targets and go from there. And I remember when this ride came out, it was absolutely pandemonium trying to get into this ride. So I remember we were at Hollywood Studios and the ride had opened up that year. So it was the most in demand. And at that time, the fast pass system was not an online system in any form. You had to get your park ticket, you had to get to the attraction, you had to get to the kiosk, you had to put in your ticket, pull out your ticket, get the pass for your fast pass and go from there and hope that you had all of your tickets close enough that your party all had the same time to be able to ride the attraction.
Usually got it within 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a lot. And
the last one, you're hoping that last one is the same time as the first one, or you have to wait an extra 10 minutes.
Hoping. But I remember we got through the gates and then we were at the rope because they don't necessarily let everybody just go run through the park immediately. They try to crowd control people. So I was at the rope and I kid you not, they put down the rope and this grown man beside me, I'm like probably late teens, young adult at this point, fully sees me, knows that I'm going to take off running just like he is, puts his arm out and whacks me back so he can get there faster than me. This grown man trying to get a fast pass. I'm happy we have the online versions now.
Yeah.
Because that was, yes, chivalry. Yes. Happiest place on earth. I'm gonna whack somebody in the face so I get a fast pass before them. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Ridiculous. Well, so I'm just looking at all you guys sharing your concert stories and it's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, sorry, Cineristrat said I'm here. Thank you to whoever gifted me the last time I was in a live. I was having a bad health day and I saw the notice late. We're so happy to have you. Welcome to the Space
Yeah.
Angels, and I'm so glad you're here. And I hope that you're
Welcome.
feeling better. I hope you're feeling, because I don't recognize your name. So I'm happy you're here. Hi. Hi. Welcome to the Space Angels. Yeah. Oh, Jen just said, "Oh, that's so sad. It's horrible." It was fine. It was fine. I was okay. I was fine. I was just more just kind of having that moment of being like,
Really?
all the flavors in the world, and you chose whatever that was. you know. Oh yes, Jackie said I have Disneyland battle stories like old men have war stories. Yes, 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 it can be. I honestly wonder if one day we will hear the great trials of the Figment popcorn bucket,
Yes.
because I don't know if that's a whole thing. Disney nerds here will know what I'm talking about, but absolutely bizarre. What? General Scott got bit by a kid at Disneyland once, running with his mouth open?
Oh dear.
I have never been bit at Disney.
Hey, speaking of bots.
Oh, hi, bot. All right. You got that, producer sister?
Yeah, I'm snoozing him.
Okay. Oh, just ban him. Yeah.
I'm already in the snooze thing.
Hide user on channel. I just did. He's gone. Bye.
There.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Those
That's
are the
what-
types of comments that we delete.
Yes.
They can leave. F
That's
you,
what
bot.
we mean. That's what we mean by
Oh,
things that we get rid of.
yeah. Yep.
Yes. That's what
Bye.
we meant, Sarah.
That's what we're talking about. So, yeah, yeah, the Disney stuff is oh my gosh. No. Pearl Jam though. Yes, I get mad waiting in the Bath and Body Works candle sale queue. No patience.
I've been in one of those lines.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's where I have good line stories is during the pandemic.
Oh, yes,
and waiting to go in
during the Rona.
stores. Yes.
Yes, during the Rona. The Costco lines.
The Costco line. Oh my goodness. It was so cold. And then like the line was literally through the parking lot. I think I was waiting for over 2 hours to get in. And somebody came out and they had 2 plants. And it was like right near the beginning.
Remember you telling me this? Yeah.
So it was probably like April, I think. So it was really near the beginning. And very much uncertainty. Nobody knew what was going on. Don't know what you can do to protect yourself. Just a lot of people with a lot of unknown stuff. So everybody's on edge. And this person walks out with 2 plants. I'm like, you stood in line for 2 hours to buy a couple plants? Really?
When the whole world was going ballistic, the most important thing, I have to get my plants.
I can't. Here's me with my Tetris cart
Yeah,
coming out.
right? Everybody's got like the mountains of toilet paper.
And I was like trying to get every necessity I could into this cart. I would not buy plants.
Nope. Well, you guys, we do have a What the What. Are we ready to do What the What?
I don't know.
I think we are.
All right.
Yeah. Producer sister and I are both feeling a little under the weather today, so we're not gonna do like a super long show today. Just so you guys know, we're gonna do our best. But oh gosh, this is what's happening. Producer sister is talking, and that's what people think the audio isn't matching.
Hi.
Okay, I'm ItsKim.
I'm producer sister.
We are real life sisters, and we sound kind of similar, but we are different people.
We are. Either that or ItsKim is a very good ventriloquist.
I'm amazing. I do it with my mouth shut. I laughed without even opening my mouth. That's amazing.
Look at you go. Should we get you peanut?
Oh gosh, get me peanut. Oh, I have to say, well, I mean, I have my professor.
Yeah.
I have professor. He fell too. His glasses broke. I'm gonna have to fix his glasses. My fella, if you're watching, I need you to print him new glasses. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. We got bad kitchens, guys. We got bad kitchens, which I'm very here for.
Yep.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
And credit where credit's due. Mom found this article.
Like our mom?
Yeah.
Point for Kim's parents. Point for Kim's parents. I have to say too, I had a moment last week where I've never understood why people like content creators or stuff that they constantly record their families for reactions without talking to them or telling them, because I just kind of feel like that's like an invasion of privacy. But I have to say there was a part of me when I stuck my head out and I looked at my mom and I said, "Mom, Brittany responded to Justin." And she literally like she was putting something on like the window or something and she just dropped her arm, turned around and goes, "No." And I was like, if my mom is reacting this way to Britney news, like, we've reached a new level. It was glorious. I wish I had been recording it. I really do. But, you know, mom doesn't want to, be on the interwebs, and that's fair. But I just thought it was so funny. It's bad when you've ticked my mom off. My mom's a pretty forgiving person.
Yep.
She doesn't have time for a lot of crap, but she's had enough. All right, let's look at this kitchen. Let's go. Shut up.
It took the one from the other week and like upped it.
Stop it. Stop. Like I found out last year that houses in the UK that you guys sometimes have your laundry in your kitchen, which I thought was kind of weird because that's something like we've never really done. But I thought about it and I'm like, okay, I guess the plumbing's there, and if you don't have enough space to be able to have a laundry room, like it's not the worst place in the world to have it. But this is a no from me, dog.
Mhm.
This is a sanitary no from me, dog.
I think Houston put it correct.
Okay, I gotta pull up the chat. Where is Houston? Where is he? Why can't I find him? And I know it's worth it.
About 8 up from the bottom right now.
This food tastes like crap. Ah! Yeah, yeah, Colin, at least this will come in handy if you eat takeout. I mean, it's great for Taco Bell. For some people that really like to rent their food, excellent option. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know why you would do that.
I don't know if it's a tiny home. I know there's a couple people asking. It didn't say. It's just.
I can't. Yeah, weirdest transformer I've ever seen, General Scott. 100%. I agree. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope. What? Lulu's mom, I worked in an office in an antique building and it was similar. Kitchen storage / toilet room.
Why?
No. Purple Rose Gamer, I will not be building this in The Sims. Oh my gosh, Lulu's mom, I have pictures.
What?
Do not toy with my emotions. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I do have to say, I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to throw this idea out to you guys. This is kind of separate from the What the What. I've noticed as of recently, we've been talking quite a bit about video games. And I've been hesitant because I look at my demographics and my demographics are stereotypically not ages that you and like combinations that you would think would be like interested in something like Twitch, for example. But the thing is, I'm noticing that I have a very interesting like emotional relationship when it comes to video games because I was one of those kids that loved video games and I grew up in a time where it was very weird for girls to be into video games. And I felt that very heavily. And then it was always the question of, yeah, but are you any good? Or do you just play things like The Sims and think you're a gamer and blah, blah, blah? And that was really, really frustrating to me. And I didn't like it. And I didn't feel like I was welcome in that community. And it's still something that bothers me. But I do love video games. I do love to play them. And I'm really getting into like the cozy type comfy games, just games that you play just to unwind and chill because the world is so insane and like awful at points. And I've kind of been wondering, I'm like, maybe this could be something I could do in members only, that we could have like just a hangout stream where I play certain games. And they would be ones that I think if you haven't played them before, you might actually be interested in them because they have a lot of mass appeal and they're available on multiple platforms. So if you have a computer or you have any console, likely it's there. And then we can kind of introduce this because I think that the gaming, when gaming is something that can be something relaxing, unwinding to help you just enjoy yourself and chill, I think it can be a really, really healthy thing. And I'd love to share that with you guys. So let me know if, put a 1 in the chat if you think if I did like a members only thing, if that would be something you'd be interested in watching. Because I'm not really interested in going on Twitch or anything like that, but I just, I've just been thinking about it and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on that. Where is it? Yeah, Carmen says, Kim, a guy told me that girls don't hang out at gamer stores. After that, I just said I went there for D&D dice. Lol. That's good. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing some interest. Okay, so maybe that's something we can do. I need to start doing my Eurovision coverage more so with members only, but maybe this is something I can look into and try to get my stuff figured out, and then maybe we can do something like that, because I think that would be fun. Anyway, sorry, let's get back to the What the What. I apologize. Back to the What the What. Congrats to the newlyweds! Is that a backsplash of them?
Yes. Why would you do this?
This is a choice, and I really hope that it's a vinyl. Please tell me it's a vinyl.
Like, that would be so creepy to me. I would never want that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. What if they break up?
And they have a reminder every time they want a cup of coffee.
Oh, it's also like, I know who lived here last.
What if you move?
I can't. Oh, I hope there isn't a divorce. Samantha said. Oh, where's Adele?
Divorce, babe, divorce.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, red flags all around. How did they do that?
I don't know.
What material is that? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Carbon Ice, instead of tattooing their names on each other, they tattooed their house. Oof. Thank you, Denise. Divorce, babe. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Yep. Pearl Jan, it's not love if you don't put us as a backsplash. Then I've never loved anyone in my life. Although I'm not gonna lie, I would consider a backsplash with Lacey.
Oh, we could do the puppies.
We could do the puppies. That I would consider. Not gonna lie. Lacey, do you want to be on a backsplash? She is asleep. Oh, she's out. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, Cheryl, I just saw your comment. Yes, I can picture a black Sharpie in someone's future. Yep. Ridiculous. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, so stupid. When your kitchen island doubles as a news anchor desk, I mean, a little bit. I'd stream there. That'd be great. You put like a little green screen thing behind you. You hang it from the ceiling and pull it down. It's perfect. You got space for your tripod. This is amazing.
There's like carpet underneath it. And why?
Maybe this is just how they start their day. Instead of watching the news, they do their own news program for themselves.
But you had so much space there for other cabinets and storage. I feel like this is, I don't know, this may not be, but I've just kind of
inferred based on my friends and when we buy things, we're so obsessed with storage. Everything has to have storage. If we can't put stuff in it, like, it just takes up space. We need storage all the time.
I guess it depends on what the rest of the kitchen looks like and how much storage there is there. It's hard to tell from just this angle. It just feels like a waste of space.
Yeah.
And why is there carpet in a kitchen?
I don't know. I have no idea. You need a ladder to reach the oven. That's not a microwave?
No.
That's a choice. That doesn't feel safe. That doesn't feel safe.
Well, you're going to need a ladder to put anything in or out. And you're going to have to do it from the side in order to open the oven door. All kinds of problems.
This was not thought through. This was not. This is I Brando saying that can't be safe. Pearl Jan, the turkey ruiner. That's right. Isn't this a fire hazard? Bernice going, that's just wrong. That's not right. Yeah, it's unless you're really tall, Katie. Yeah, that's about it. I have to say too, and this is just an annoying thing for me. I hate the alignment here.
Yeah.
Nothing is centered.
Nothing
is centered, and that drives me absolutely bonkers. I can't handle that. I just can't. No.
And yes, to those who are asking, I believe that is a dishwasher below the cooktop.
That's horrible. That's awful. Yeah, and what's with the gap? And that's what I mean. Like, there's no part of this that is like
nothing.
No. It's all wrong. Jackie, you're right. Yeah, it's all wrong. All of it. Ew. Okay. We refuse to believe whoever did this actually plays piano. The vent hood?
I know. The vent hood under the keys.
Okay, my fella, if you are in here, I'm so sorry. My fella used to make custom vent hoods. I have the feeling he's going to be screaming at this.
It's custom.
Oh my gosh. I'm assuming this is also a staging photo because who puts a vase of flowers on the stovetop? Nothing could go wrong here at all.
Not at all.
Nothing. This is perfectly safe and advisable. It's not.
Heat is going to be really great for their lifespan.
Oh my gosh. Colin. Oh gosh. Cardice, when you need jam while making jam. Yes. But Colin, this is what killed me. Do we need sobriety checks for the architects? Quite possibly. I have concerns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have many concerns about what I am looking at right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Perfect for the couple who hates talking to each other. I mean, yeah.
Just gonna space them out.
Just, yeah. You know what? Also, this is great for the kids that won't stop fighting.
Yes,
this is how you separate them at the breakfast bar. Stop touching your brother's food. Right?
Yep.
I really hate to say it, I really don't like that arrangement.
No.
It's so, like, I get the aesthetic of it, but why does it get so tall? It's too tall.
Yeah.
I have feelings. Okay, we're just gonna...
Also, the open shelving through that doesn't look
oh
like
gosh.
it's the same height.
Okay, so there's just a lot here that is not us. Not our style.
But the shelves are two different heights. Why?
Ken, thank goodness there's no green carpet in any of these. We've all been traumatized.
Sorry.
Yeah, this isn't my style at all. No offense.
No.
Okay, let's keep going. Ugh. a sewage pipe in the kitchen, because what could go wrong? That's a great question. And I actually feel like I'm having a little bit of like deja vu here because I looked at an apartment that had a kitchen that was like this. Not with the sewage pipe, but the stove, like the oven, was actually suspended in air because the ground wasn't level. Yeah. Aesthetics.
It's just beautiful.
You'd think you'd at least paint it. Like you'd paint it the ceiling color up top and then, the wall color and then a bit of the white just to try to camouflage it a little bit. Oh my gosh. No. This is yeah, DVD. It goes with the toilet under the counter. I was today years old when I found out that people did that. Okay. When you want Texas in your heart and in your sink. Oh, no.
Too far.
Stop. Stop. I know people from Texas are proud to be from Texas, but like, how do you put a pan in that?
Should I go get a sink in the shape of Ontario?
No, we don't need a sink in the shape of Ontario. No one needs a sink in the shape of Ontario. You need a sink that you can fit dishes in. Is that a sink for ants? Mandalorian, thank you. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Reno. How do you wash anything in that? No. No. Thank you, General Scott. Thank you. Thank you. That I'm just no. No. Absolutely not. No. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Like, I know people from Texas are proud of the fact they're from Texas.
Oh, there we are. There is what the apartment I looked at. That's basically what it was, but it was the oven. Why is it like that? Is it just because the fridge area is too thin?
Yeah.
So they didn't measure properly before they built the whole kitchen?
Apparently.
Oh my gosh. No. The answer is no. Oh my gosh. Oh crap. Before we get into that, whatever that was. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, no more problems with dust bunnies. You know what the problem is too, Houston? I can tell you right now that if I was in this house, my dog, Charlie, would want to be under that fridge. He would want to be in that little area.
Yep.
Because he looks for all those little cubbies all the time. Yep, Mandalorian, my dog would own the spot under the fridge. Yep. It would happen. But no, this is not okay. Shania, I'm going to need some Valium. I'm so sorry. We're all suffering together, though. I hope you find some comfort in the collective suffering. Oh my gosh. This is awful.
Like, at least put a cupboard under the fridge or something.
Oh, Jackie, they could fit a microwave under the fridge. Oh gosh. Guys, I mean, is that a standard size fridge or is that a cottage fridge? I can't tell.
It might be a cottage. It looks similar to the cottage fridge I used to have.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I feel like this could
no 36-inch fridge.
No, this could have been executed better though. It really could have. This is sad. This is sad. Okay, so now we got to go to this atrocity.
Yeah.
What in the headboard of a bedroom suite, like of
the 70s?
No, but it's like even like the what are they called?
Like the tufts?
The pins that are in the tufts. Like they look like they're like the diamondy.
Yeah.
This looks like okay. I have to
padded kitchen.
Yeah, padded kitchen. Padded kitchen. Yes. Yes. Oh gosh, I see it too now. Thank you, Katie Artis94. All I see is a face in the kitchen. A face in the oven. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay. So late last year, I made the decision in my personal life, because for those of you that don't know, my husband has fibromyalgia. He struggles with a lot of chronic pain. I looked into getting us an adjustable bed, and that caused like a chain reaction of us having to change a lot of things in our bedroom, but honestly, it's been worth it, and I highly recommend it if it's something you can do and you struggle with chronic pain, because it's wonderful to have that, and he's really appreciated it. But that meant I had to find a new bed frame, and I like the tufted look. I do, because I like sitting up in bed and, having cushiness behind me. And when producer sister and I were kids, we had beds that had a like shelving behind our heads, like little cubbies.
Constant headaches.
Yeah, we hit our heads on that a lot. So I was very much one of those like people that when I started like when I got my own beds, I was like, no, I want something plushy behind me. Um, but I have to say, when you start looking at the tufted beds and the bedroom sets and everything else, some of them are a lot. Like a lot. And I just kind of look at it and it's too much for me. It's too much for me. I'm sure some people like it, but for me, it's too much. And it's basically this aesthetic. It's every
Mhm.
surface you can find, we're going to put tufting on it. Dresser, tufting. Mirror, tufting. Like it goes beyond the bed frame and it's just a lot. I feel like that's what this is. This is the continual energy of tuft everything.
Yep.
I hate it.
A little bit.
It's okay, Katie. It's like we are in the same. We're in the same. Let me see if I can do this. I want to see, like, because I honestly, it became like a joke that I would find like these tufted beds
Oh,
and
sent me
show
a couple.
and send them to people and be like, "This is what I want." And
some of them are like $15,000.
well, that's how I started. I would usually go to the most expensive because I was like, "No, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the moment." Okay.
I don't know who the audience is for some of this stuff.
I don't know either. Where is it? Yeah, like this is a bed on Wayfair that I think I actually did show this to my husband for the jokes. This bed is $29,000.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like, what?
Why?
This is so much. Like, who does that? I don't understand. I don't understand. I think though I did find the king of all of them. Hang on. Yeah, okay, I'm so happy you guys are like, oh no, right? Okay, this one.
Yes.
Because I told my husband, I'm like, we need to have columns. It's not enough for us to have the detailing and the tufting, and it has to be in gold. We need columns. And also, we need the bench at the end of the bed.
Yeah. Complete with Charlie Tunnel.
Yes. Like, I'm just saying, this and this could be in a similar house.
Yep.
That's my point.
That's fair.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't like a bedroom is supposed to be calming and relaxing, and I just don't equate that with that at all.
No. I think too, like, well, this was another one. Hang on. We're so off topic now. I'm so sorry. But I'm kind of not. The headboard like this. This is one that kind of confused me a little bit. I'd never seen anything like this before. What is that? It's like a butterfly.
Yeah, it looks like
it just
it's
keeps
gonna
going
take off.
up. It just keeps going. It doesn't stop. And I mean, you can't sit in the center of the bed. Nope. Very clearly, this is my side, this is your side.
I'm gonna draw that line down the center.
And I also just kind of feel like there's this little mini like throw pillow in the center of it. I'm like, that is the most anticlimactic little pillow I've ever seen.
Yep.
You'd think this would have more dramatic pillows.
Oh yeah, no. This screams.
Be gone, demon!
This thing screams for like 20 throw pillows on the bed.
Like, really, this is the bed that like men complain that there's too many pillows on the bed and they don't know how to get in the bed.
Yeah,
that's the bed. Oh, ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it takes talent to mess this up this many times. This is all in the same kitchen?
Apparently, yes.
The oven in the fridge I can't handle. That is, oh my gosh. I mean, at least the ceiling is fixable if you did a pot light.
No,
That's a sprinkler.
that's a sprinkler.
Oh gosh. This is bad. This is bad. This is Jacksonville. This is a Jacksonville kitchen. Yet you had one job. Just make sure you can open the appliances and the cupboards. That's all.
I mean, the fridge one, you can make it work. You just know you can't have that other
Yeah.
bifold door open.
Yeah.
But the stove scraping the front of the fridge,
Yeah.
you can't get around that.
Yeah. No. Not here for it. We have just one question.
Why?
Oh my gosh. So they bought a fridge.
Yep.
It didn't fit. So they put the fridge on the other wall, put a little sunflower on top of it because, aesthetic. And then they bought 2 random little shelving unit things to put
2 cupboards.
to cupboards to try to be like, pay no attention to the, that this is where the fridge should be. And it doesn't even.
And it just might be the lighting of the picture. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm not completely convinced that the cupboards above the microwave are the same color as the ones to the left.
I see what you mean. That is possible, but it could be a lighting thing as well.
Yeah.
I feel like if this was my situation, like I understand the fridge situation. You may not be able to take it back, right? You need a fridge.
But measure.
But separate from that, like I feel like at that point, I would just try to build like a pantry of sorts.
Or take out the top cupboards.
I think it's a width problem, though. It's not a height problem. Cerberus, do we need to call Cardi? Do we need to call Cardi?
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Not wrong. Not wrong. Bye, Colin. It's good to see you. Have a good day. Yeah, Katie's like, just take out the top cupboards. And I mean, maybe it is a height thing and they didn't. I don't know. I just feel like the top cupboards thing is an easy fix. I would hope people would be smart enough to do that.
Just take out the top cupboards.
But maybe that's my own stupidity. Maybe that's just me having too much faith in people. I don't know. Oh gosh.
I mean, how much could you really put in them? Anyway?
What in the?
It's all about that bass. No trouble.
Can anyone else imagine the conversations that went on that led to this kitchen? Just, I want to write a fan fiction. How did this happen?
How did this come
The
to be?
saga of this. How? Yeah, yes. Rando, like the meme. What are those? I don't even know.
And what constitutes how many are on which door? Because some of them have 3, some have 2, some have 1.
I feel like these are speakers. They look like speakers. I feel like we're looking at a conversation between a couple, and one couple was like, I kind of want a farmhousey / Tuscan themed kitchen. And the other one went, I want it to look like a Marshall amp.
The Marshall amp 1.
And they went, we compromise in this marriage. And this is what happened.
Is this an argument for sometimes you shouldn't compromise?
Linda, country rapper. Oh gosh, the ones around the oven.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't, Katie. Like, I've never seen anything like this before.
No.
This is actually baffling to me. They better throw raging parties. Like, this bass better be shaking the whole room. Or else,
The
what was the
house.
point? What was the point? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Perfect island for the family that loves to arm wrestle? Don't tell me that's done. That can't be done.
Yep. All done. Lots of arm wrestling tournaments.
Or is that, like, does that fold out and make a bigger table?
Doesn't look like it.
Like, are they flaps that come up? I feel like this is where you put the Monopoly game, you know, that won't end. You move it to the stump in the kitchen. And yes, where are the flowers? That
Yeah.
This is where the orchid should be. Just oh my gosh. The pulpit. Thank you, Sarai. Yeah, this is where we have our morning sermons. I can't. Oh gosh. Just I feel bad because I'm not saying anything, but I'm looking at the chat and I feel like a lot of you are just kind of in like a what? What? Like we're in the same thing.
Yep. Pastor in Newscaster's kitchen.
Katie, you're not wrong.
No.
Not wrong. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, we're gonna keep going. What, they had to bring Narnia into their kitchen? What am I even looking at?
Victorian
what is
street
this?
Victorian street lamp chic.
Why is it coming out of like a stair spindle thingy?
Because that's all they could find.
This is ridiculous. What is the floor? It looks like carpet. I can't. There's so much about this I can't handle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Carbonize. It's Mr. Tumnus's kitchen. Thank you. I mean, I love lampposts. I love those. But I would make that like a pendant. Not a pendant. How do I put it? Like a light fixture coming down.
Yeah, it just
Right?
doesn't work there.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you come in with a casserole and you're like, where do I put it? Just put it by the lamppost. Well, there would be more space for me to put it down if there wasn't a lamppost here, but okay.
Yeah, that would be so frustrating for serving.
No, like
and
no.
prep.
No. And I'm kind of one of those people, I like having a clear counter.
Yes.
I'm okay with having stuff like where the cupboards are and everything, but like the preparing space, like
It's clear.
leave me alone. Or it's a beacon. Mom calls for aid. Help! Help! Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay.
That is a structural beam.
What? Okay, there's no way that that's approved. That has to violate something.
One would think.
That has to violate many things. What in the world?
Like, it's built right in. If you look underneath it, there's no bottom drawers or cabinet door or anything.
You guys, I got nothing. I literally have nothing. I can't. No. But again, Charlie would be hanging out under it. 100%. Yeah, I kind of feel like Carbonizer just read your comment. I feel like this is dumb ways to die. Like, it's just, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, as Rando from Iowa mentioned, don't trip into the oven.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh gosh, for the record, Your Honor, Ratatouille's kitchen, he needs to get up there and sprinkle cheese. You gotta have the beam for the rats, guys.
Yes.
That's what this is for. Enable the rats in your kitchen.
Giving them a clear path.
Oh, no. This is a choice. This is a choice. And I am worried about the potential of injury
Yeah.
in the kitchen. Like honestly, there's a lot of potential for injury in the kitchen alone. And then when you start adding in stuff like this, a little dangerous. Little dangerous.
We don't need any help.
No, we don't need help. Oh, they found the perfect spot for the oven. Bro, that was not the kind of oven that you needed. There are ones you can get that don't have the back part. It is possible.
I also don't think there's any sort of vent hood.
Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. This is a no from me, dog. This is a no from me. No.
Not good.
No. I mean, look here. I also have to say, like, is the cabinet, is this a cabinet up top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's an upper because you can see the depth is shorter.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, not what the design shows mean when they say to bring the outdoors in.
Honestly, it reminded me of the tiki room a little bit with all the greenery in the ceiling.
You know what I honestly thought of immediately? Mom and my fella would not hate this.
Are you sure?
There's garland on the ceiling. There are cardinals in the art. It's farmhousey, it's rustic. Could use some updating. I'm noticing the light fixture in this moment and asking many questions in my brain. What now? Did Mom tell? Because I know you said Mom found this one.
We did not talk about this.
We did not talk about this one?
No.
Exactly. Purple Rose Gamer. It's festive all year round. That is my mother. My mom is obsessed with Christmas. Oh gosh, it's carbon starts. Tarzan's hut. You know Jane didn't approve of the bush ceiling. I have to say too, the bush ceiling in a kitchen, fire hazard.
Yeah.
Don't know how I feel about that.
No.
Don't know how I feel about it. Not ideal. Not ideal. Exactly, Sarah. Just because you could doesn't mean you should. Something. 100%. Yeah, how do you dust that, Cheryl?
Ugh.
How do you dust it? Ew. You're right, Linda. Ew. Just ew.
Just
Ew.
awful.
Mold patterned floor. Perfect for killing your guest's appetite. See, this is the thing. I saw that the first thing I thought was Dalmatian. But I get the mold thing now, looking at it. 100%. And it's going to be more likely that the average person in a kitchen would think about mold before they would think about a Dalmatian. I'm just dog obsessed, so that's on me. Oh my gosh. That's not a pattern. It's not a pattern. No.
I'm not convinced that this is actually the way the tiles were when they were first installed.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Samantha, I think you think you guys got, like, this isn't ideal.
Just rip up the floor, guys.
Is that a thing? You can get mold in your floor, like on your tiles like that?
I mean, I guess if you don't clean them for that
Yeah,
long.
oh gosh, Kenya said it's even in the grout. Oh gosh, ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, like that's just rip it out. That's not even aesthetic. That's
Jackie,
sanitary.
I just came back in. What the F are you guys looking at? Oh, Jackie, did you see this kitchen? We got evergreen on the roof. Yep. No. Oh gosh, Carver said even on concrete, Kim, you'll get mold. Anything with a surface will do for those germs. That's terrifying. Look. Okay. No, we gotta keep going.
We won up just having the toilet in the kitchen.
I mean, I feel like this is like the SNL thing of this place has everything.
This is a college dorm room.
This is called you have a very tiny amount of space and you figure it out. That's what this is. You figure it out. It's not pretty. You know it's not pretty. You don't care. This is about needs.
And as Christina said, yes, you take a shower while cooking. You can make Katie while the pot's boiling.
Oh my gosh, sorry, Houston. I know this is late. I said I wanted molding. Beautiful. But like, I have to say, I think part of why, like, when we go away, I actually enjoy being in like a smaller condo or like a little apartment room or like a hotel room because everything is so close together. And I actually kind of enjoy that, like the simplicity of it. I think there's something to be said for that. I think if I lived alone, I would be okay in like a one room. I'd be able to deal with it. But yeah, this is a lot. I am concerned about safety, not gonna lie. It's concerning. But yeah, Jackie, I agree with you. They converted a closet into an apartment, probably $3,000 a month in NYC. I would believe that. Housing crisis, things get weird.
I mean, there is some weird configurations of rooms that do turn out to be beneficial. Like where I lived when I was in university in my dorm room, I had a sink in my dorm room.
Yeah.
Which when I moved in, didn't think much of. But very quickly, I was very appreciative of having that sink in my room.
Yeah.
I didn't have a kitchen or a washroom, but I had a sink.
And you could boil a kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could get water to boil the kettle without having to leave the room. I could wash my face, brush my teeth, do my dishes, all those kind of things in my room.
Yeah.
The introverted me was very happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I could definitely see that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. A cozy little corner for this special appliance. I want to know what the original design for that was.
Mm-hmm. What does the rest of the room look like?
What was the thinking? What was the thinking? Also, why is it even there? Why could it not just be removed?
Yeah.
Why is this here? If anyone has any idea of why this is here, please inform me. Please educate me. I'm so lonely looking at it. I'm so lonely. I'm not gonna get it. I can't. No. I can't. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's in timeout. It's in timeout, Katie. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. If anyone knows why. Yeah, Ken just said, I hope the rest of the kitchen is there somewhere. Sarah, the oven is taking a standardized test.
Shh.
Concentrate. Oh gosh. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, that was good. That was good. And all the other appliances treated the oven differently. Should we name him Rudolph?
Yeah.
Is this oven's name Rudolph?
Rudolph the oven.
They used to laugh and call him names. Oh gosh, it's sad. So sad.
Poor little oven.
Poor oven. You know someone was like, it's my aesthetic. Stop. Like,
what do you put in there?
I don't know. And I'm trying to figure, like, is it the drawer is like that, it's like an L shape.
It's 2 L's.
Is that like, do you put like the cookie sheets?
But
it looks very Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the OCD though. Yeah, I feel you, Katie. This isn't the way it should be. Yeah, Madora Art, sweet mother of OCD. No.
And why do you need 2 handles?
Yeah, you'd think you just have one kind of in the center.
Yeah.
I will say the hardware could be worse.
It could.
They could have picked much worse hardware, but
I like the countertop.
Yeah. Carbonize the cupboard company has a sense of humor. Yeah, this was a custom job. I feel like
Yeah.
they looked at them and went, "Are you sure about that? Are you sure?" Like they fully John Cena'd for probably a good 20 minutes. Sarah B, it's fun to look at, but what does it mean? What does it mean? Yeah, no, no. Who needs an oven anyway? Oh,
I think this is actually kind of ingenious.
I feel like this is something our father would do.
This is called the oven broke. We can't replace it yet, so we're gonna make do.
Am I wrong?
No.
Am I wrong? Oh my gosh.
I mean, our kitchen could probably be something similar to that right now.
It could be, yeah. Yeah. I can't. Although I will say, at least this is an issue that is very easily fixed.
Yes.
Like,
They're
you know, as long as the
improvising.
funds are there to get an oven.
But to me, that just screams the oven broke, and
Yeah.
we're making do for now.
We're just
You're gonna use the microwave.
we're making lemonades. Okay? We're making lemonades. Oh gosh, yeah. For the record, Your Honor, Adam would do this and call it temporary and have it forever. You come in and be like, Adam, we need to get a stove. And he'd be like, why? It's fine.
It works.
It's fine. The jangling feet. It does. It just reminds me of a little kid like dangling their feet over the side of the counter. I can't. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm all right. Oh, save on curtains by blocking the window with your fridge on the counter.
On the counter. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Get the ladder.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get into the freezer. That's
Or the top shelf, back top shelf of the fridge.
oh gosh.
You're only gonna use the bottom drawers.
Guys, I feel like this shouldn't have to be said, but kitchen appliances need to be on the floor.
Unless they are built to be on the counter.
Yes, but like fridges,
No.
ovens, like freestanding ovens, they need to be on the floor.
Round. God, like,
Level. On the floor. Houston, the toaster is in the way of opening that fridge. I somehow feel like that is the least of their problems in this kitchen. Oh gosh, this is horrible.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
because I'm pretty sure that's a washing machine or something.
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
Front right corner.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Yes, this kitchen reaches new heights, Denise. You are 100% correct. Oh gosh. Okay. They want to trick the neighbors. Oh my gosh.
There it is. You saw it.
This is the definition of just because you have money doesn't mean you have good taste. We're looking at it right here.
Why?
What is that?
Why? How is this aesthetically adding anything?
Why do you need like the silhouettes of the bodies or one thing? Is that the car from Back to the Future?
Quite possibly. Maybe the Jetsons? I don't know.
This is a crime scene. Yes, Carbonize. Yeah, what is the chair too?
Yeah.
I can't tell if this was done with a fisheye lens or if that chair is actually just that angle. This is odd. This is very odd. Samantha, just look at the windows. The windows are really the most important thing here. It's, oh gosh. Sorry, Jackie. My apologies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, this I feel like this demands a Cardi.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Yep.
Just why?
Just why? Why? No. The more I look at this, the more I have questions. This designer skipped geometry class. Oh.
That's so not conducive to working.
No.
Even just having the stovetop in the corner like that.
At that point, why would you not just have a separate stovetop that you like store and put away,
Yeah.
right? Like one of the standalone ones you can plug in.
Yeah.
I can't, oh gosh. No. 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 Mm-mm.
It's not good.
Jacksonville, come down to the cookout. It's at Jan's. Bring your barbecue. You've seen her kitchen. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Are there corner stoves?
Not that I've seen.
I'm actually curious about this because there's like corner fireplaces you can get.
Yes. I have not
I am
seen-
searching this because okay, actually kind of.
Really?
Kind of. I'm gonna open up a photo here because this is actually a really neat idea if you're like really limited on space and you've got to figure stuff out. Where's it?
What you got?
Like that.
Okay, that's actually built in.
Yeah, so they built it out and then they put in the stoves,
Okay.
the ovens. But you still would have your stovetop separate.
I mean, I still feel like you're losing a lot of space in behind,
Yeah.
but at least that looks like it's done to code.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's possible. If you really wanted to have an oven in the corner, you could make that happen. But this doesn't work.
No.
This does not work.
Bad.
Dinner and a show. What in the Sound of Music am I looking at? I am waiting for the Billy Goats to pop up and the Yodelay Hee Hoo song. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like this is awful. Why?
I want to know what the little thing is on the floor in between the blue curtains.
I don't know. It looks like a statue of a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, dinner theater. Rando, that's a no. That is a no. 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 And there's a projector.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Things we don't speak of.
No, oh gosh. I can. Yeah. High on the hill of lonely goat herd. Yeah. I'm not singing it because I'm gonna get hit. But like, oh my gosh, yes. Thank you. Oh wow. All right. Jackie, I hope you're right. This is a snack bar in a basement playroom. That would be cool. That would be cool. But just you never think you're going to see this, and then a fridge, right? Just saying. That's the pointiest spoonful we've ever seen. Spoonfuls. It's a fork of love added to every recipe. Poke. Oh gosh.
You had one job.
This is the type of fail that gets me, guys. Because it's the same thing. It's like the one with like the one tooth thirst. How many times was this looked at? How much like work was put into getting this mass produced? People looking at it. Exactly, Kyle. Exactly. And Jen, how did they not notice? How Okay, Sarai, it's spoonfuls and then there's a fork. There's no spoon on the actual sign, there's a fork. So there couldn't be spoonfuls of love being in the recipe with a fork.
It's all gonna fall.
This is how many people had to not notice this? How many people did not
Put two and two together that if it's a spoonful, you need a spoon.
You need a spoon. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Kyle, I would at least accept this pork.
Yes. That would be funny. That'd be funny.
It's coming for you.
Okay. The floor I don't like.
No.
The cabinets. They're a bit dark, but the detailing on them is beautiful. They're well made. I will give them that. The countertop, I am not a fan of. I feel like when you are in a kitchen like this in particular, the appliances need to match. The white and then the whatever the fridge is throwing me off. And then the ceiling.
Oh, you missed the sink.
Oh my gosh. I like the ceiling. Not for the kitchen. There's just so many different choices of design here that have all come together, and it is very confuzzling.
It feels like it's gonna start swirling and like swallow you whole.
Yup. Sarai, yup. Twilight Zone, this is no. Gosh, General Scott reminds me of a trip I had in 04. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and carbonized. Why does the window look like it's underwater?
Yeah. So this is Doctor Strange's kitchen. 100%. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. There's just too much. Like, I have a thing. I love detailed ceilings. I really do. I love detailed ceilings. I think they're really cool, and I think that it's a part of a room that people kind of look over all the time. Like, if I built a house from scratch, I would seriously consider putting fiber optics in the ceiling in multiple rooms. So it could look like a starry sky type thing, and you could program stuff into it. I think that would be sick.
Like the walkway at Epcot.
Yes. 100%.
So
I think that would be sick, especially when you can get ones that you really like. If they're not on, you can't see them.
Yeah.
Like, that would be like bougie, ridiculous stuff I would consider because it's cool. But it's like a secret.
Yeah.
And it only comes on when you're ready for it to go on. This,
wow.
on the other hand, is impossible to miss.
You can't turn it off.
And it makes designing the rest of the room very difficult. Oh gosh.
If you're doing that, you have to go more neutral in a lot of other areas. That's your statement.
Yeah.
Everything can't be a statement.
No, and that's the thing. Everything is a statement. There's too many statements. We don't need no statements. No. Okay, next. I can't. Can you find the refrigerator? Oh my gosh. Is it in the wall?
Yep.
I mean, okay. Out of all of the fridges we have seen with creative positioning, at least this is level. It is accessible. It looks safer. But it does look stupid.
I feel like they made lemonade.
Yeah.
Like the situation.
I can't. And obviously this is like a small kitchen. I feel like this is like a basement kitchen.
Yeah.
You figure it out.
You're going to need a ladder.
Oh my gosh.
You need like a 2-step.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I would rather have that than the fridge that was on top of the counter.
Yeah.
Or the fridge that was suspended in the air. I would take that over that any day. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't tell if this is idiotic or genius. Like, if you need a double sink.
You have 2 separate sinks.
Which is the same if you had a double sink in front of you. You'd have one faucet.
Yes.
There's a story here. There is a story here, and I want to know. I have questions.
I feel like you would be spraying a lot of water.
I love DVD and Samantha are both just like, what? It's funny. Yeah, you can't do dishes with a partner. That's a no. That's a no. And you can't open the dishwasher if you're standing at the sink. You're right, Jackie. This was a choice. This is a choice. It's not the dumbest thing we've seen today, but it's a choice. That Kitchen Island is definitely going through its awkward stage. What is that?
It's a triple layer.
No. See, here's the thing. I know sometimes people have islands because they have other stuff that they have to cover or they figure things out. I'm pretty sure that's what the pulpit table is in that kitchen we saw
Yeah.
before, but like, why is it different levels? Why would you not just have it be one level or two levels that you'd have one area for sitting and one area for preparing? What
2
is
levels
this?
would look normal.
Yes. What is this? Why?
Why do you need 3 layers?
Why would you do this? Right, Jen? Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, obviously, when I look at something like this, right, they don't have space for the fridge, so they made a creative choice and they put the fridge in the wall. They don't have the space for the double sink, so they put 2 sinks. Why is this? Why is this a thing? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It makes no sense. None.
Yeah, is it a kitchen island or a kitchen stage? What Purple Rose Gamer said.
Yeah, I got nothing. I can't. I'm gonna keep going. I think we're getting to the end of them now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like
It's a nice big divot.
it's a divot, it's a step. Ooh, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah. That would be rip our toes.
Yep.
Rip our toes.
Pain.
Oh, this is
Yuck.
actually hurting my eyes to look
Picasso.
at. Yeah, a little bit. Uncultured swine. Like, what it is it supposed to fit inside?
I don't know. Because they would have had to cut into the wall to put the microwave in. It almost looks like a Kleenex box sticking up out of the
Yeah.
oven.
I have questions.
Why?
Oh, Francis, that is a good point. They could have done that the island for someone with special needs. That is entirely
That's
possible.
fair.
And if that is the case, then fair enough. Fair enough.
Totally get that.
Yeah. The oven looks like a monster saying, "Feed me,
Is it Audrey
feed
too?
me, Seymour, feed me all night long." Oh gosh, this is awful. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Oh my gosh.
Just in case the Texas one wasn't enough.
What is the purpose? How do you wash things in there?
How many glasses would you break in there?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Producer sister, do we need to look into the world of custom sinks and the shapes of them?
Apparently.
Because I did not know that you could get a sink in the shape of Texas, and I did not know that you could get a sink in the shape of a wine.
And honest to goodness,
glass.
I've looked at a lot of sinks over the last couple months.
Yes, you have.
I have never come across any in weird shapes like this.
Yep. Lee, you got it. What? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, Kyle, it looks like a custom bedpan. Not gonna lie. This is. I just look at it that, like, you would probably be instinctively working at the bottom of the glass because it's the closest thing to you.
Yeah.
What do you fit in there?
Not much. Shot glass.
Yep. More money than sense, Cheryl.
Yes.
Yep. I agree. 100%. Okay. So this is second last one. Oh gosh. I mean, okay. I have seen the vinyls for the front of the fridge, and I don't think they're a terrible idea because I don't care. Every fridge I've ever looked at that's like, this is not going to get scratched. You're not going to have fingerprints on it. La la la. Lies. Lies. All of them lies. So putting a vinyl covering on it, I understand the logic because it protects the front of it and you can change it when you feel like it. But I would probably do one that looked fairly similar to the coloring of the actual fridge. I wouldn't do this.
You're no fun.
I just wouldn't. I wouldn't do this. Maybe that's weird.
No, I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit with the rest either.
Vicky A, my husband would do this. Oh, Vicky.
And just a side note, multiple door handles
Oh gosh, yeah, all the hardware on the cupboards are different.
Yep.
Oh
They
gosh,
don't
choices
match.
were made.
And it's not like it's one spot for a handle and one spot for a knob. No, they just
King Bob, if you're right that that might be real wood, that is absolutely terrifying.
yeah.
Why? That looks like you're gonna get splinters. Why? Okay, are we ready for the last one, guys?
I don't know if you're ready.
No, I'm
I
done.
told you.
I'm done. No, it's over. I'm done.
You have to come back.
Done. Lisa Frank looked at this and said, "This is too much." Like, there's no, absolutely not. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to look.
You just kind of have to pick one and then start moving through
I'm
the
looking
room.
at the light fixture to start, and I don't know what I'm looking at.
It's hard to tell where the light fixture actually starts and ends.
Is there a fuzzy rug on the floor?
Yes.
This is like I Spy. Remember those old books that people
Yes.
they'd be like, find the thing in here, and there's just all this stuff everywhere. Oh my
I love
gosh.
the oven drawer at the bottom has like the reflection of what's beneath it.
So you know it's real.
Yeah.
This isn't photoshopped. Oh my gosh. The face in the right corner. You're saying Lulu's mom, you blew it up and made it big?
Oh, like the
Oh,
blue?
oh no, he's coming for you in the night.
Yeah.
Run. Oh, this is
Could you imagine being
horrible.
half asleep and coming to get a glass of water?
No. Oh my gosh. Kyle, this is an F this, do whatever decor. To me, I feel like this is somebody going, this is my aesthetic.
Yeah.
This is how I live my life.
It's just
Oh my gosh.
all
no.
kinds of special.
No, I'm sorry. Absolutely not. I'm giving this an honorary Cardi. I don't
Oh
care.
my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
This goes beyond Jacksonville. This goes beyond anything. This is just. I hope the people that live here are okay.
I'm not going to lie. When I put these together, I usually leave them pretty much in the same order as the article.
Mhm.
I moved this one to last.
I understand that. And yes, Purple Rose Gamer, this is the appropriate response. Full out Monty Python, run away! Run away! Kitchen's dynamite. Oh gosh. And yes, it's even on the floor. It's everywhere, Houston. It is everywhere. Oh, wow.
They committed.
Oh, gosh. I think this is the worst kitchen.
Yep.
I dub this the worst kitchen. I dub the kitchen fail. Melted crayons. Yes, Jiva D. I agree.
It's just
Bad.
it's so bad.
That's bad. Well, you guys, that's the What the What today. I'm sorry.
Kind of.
For the trauma that we have endured together, but oh my gosh. Yeah, I can hear the oven, Soki. Help me! Help me! Oh gosh.
It's true story, Katie. Like Katie said, I can't believe the ceiling is
Just white. It's true, right?
You
like
had a whole nother canvas.
you could have. I love Carbonize going. Imagine waking up to that and then having to do the walk of shame. I'm just gonna leave now. Bye. No. Can we get some? Yes,
run.
thank you, General Scott. Can we get some love in the chat for producer sister for putting that together for us? Because, wow, that was fun though. I liked it. Yeah, Carbonized. It'd be the dash of desperation. Run. Just start playing that like music. The run. Like yeah, 100%. Oh, thank you guys so much. This has been a lot of fun. I think we've had a really good stream today. I'll give you guys a few minutes if anybody has any questions, any comments, any last minute support to send in, and then we will wrap up because yeah. Oh my goodness, what a day. What What a show too. This has been fun. This has been really, really fun. I hope you guys had a good time watching. I think we had some good fun stories to talk about at the beginning, and definitely the What was a lot of fun, and it was a great time. Oh gosh, Kyle, that room under a black light would be trippy. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's like a thing for them. I don't know. Also, I am going to remind you all to please check out Linda's channel. Please check out Linda's channel. Give a video a watch or two. Help her out. Help her make her dream come true. She deserves it. Oh gosh. Yeah, and you're right, Lee. That one kitchen with the window looks like it's where Doctor Strange would eat meals at. Very fair. Very fair. There's a lot of things in here that I'm just like, these are very interesting people. These must be very, very interesting people. No worries, Linda. Much love to you. Well, I am going to ask you guys, as normal, please make sure you have liked this stream. Please subscribe if you have not. And also, if you are willing to, it helps out and is completely free to do. If you can leave a comment on this stream. So when I'm finished the stream, it will stop. You can reload the page and then you can leave a comment below. And that really helps me with the algorithm. It basically tells YouTube that there is interaction with this as a standalone video as well as with a stream, and that can help me out a lot. So I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, Daisy Girl just said, can't wait to go back and watch, give you some extra views since I didn't pay attention to the notifications. Give me all the views you want. I appreciate it. And also I will be putting timestamps up, pretty quickly so you guys can jump around. I didn't do that disclaimer at the beginning. I should have, but I forgot. All right. Well, I will see you guys all on Wednesday. Much love to all of you. Thank you all so much for your support, your love, and watching. We so appreciate you. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. If anything changes on that front, I will let you guys know. But much love to all of you. Thank you so much. Have a great night, great day, great morning, wherever you are in the world, whatever
time it is.
Whatever time it is for you in your region. And thank you so much for being here. Much love, guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.